Hello guys, welcome back to another video, and today is gonna be a different video because I am going to talk about Samsung Galaxy A21s, and also I'm gonna do a quick unboxing. Now as you can see, this is a sealed box. This is the version with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. I decided to get this one because this might be the best deal on the A21s. This device starts with 2 GB of RAM and goes up to 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage, being the most expensive version of this phone. But I would recommend you get the version with 4 GB of RAM because you get a good performance with 4 GB of RAM, and also you have a lot of storage at 64 GB. If that is not enough, you can just add an SD card for expandable memory. Now we have the SIM ejection tool here. We have a Samsung fast charging brick. We have standard earphones from Samsung, and we have a Type-C cable, which is Type-C on one side and Type-A on the other. Also inside here we have the usual paperwork. Now also this phone comes in different colors, but I like the blue color. Look at how clean it is and the reflections it gives. Now keep in mind that this is a plastic phone. It's not glass, although it may look like glass, but it's plastic. We have a fingerprint on the back of the phone with the quad cameras here. Also on the right side we have the volume buttons and the power button. The selfie camera is on the top left of the phone. We have the speaker grill here. On the left we have the SIM tray, while on the bottom we have the Type-C port, headphone jack, and the speaker and the microphone, which is here. Now let's turn on the device. Okay, so let me just go to the setup real quick. And now I'm just gonna leave the apps installing on the background. Keep in mind that this phone is around $195 up to $200 on Amazon. You will find the link in the description below, but I would still recommend you buy this phone because for Samsung, even though this phone has a TFT display, meaning that it's not AMOLED, then it will not have the best colors available on the display, but still it can get very bright, as you can see here. And the phone is equipped with quad cameras, as I mentioned earlier, and it has the 48 megapixel sensor, which is the same exact sensor that is available on the A51 or other A series models. For $200 you get a decent camera on this phone. Let's go through camera modes real quick. We have video, and this phone can record up to 1080p. Even though it has a 720p display, we cannot see 1080p here, but it's still, the rear camera can record up to 1080p. It don't have 60 frames per second, but I don't think you can expect 60 frames per second on a $200 phone. We also have a macro lens, panorama, pro, food, and we have live focus. This phone is perfect for social media browsing and watching videos on YouTube. And while we're here, let's test the speaker on this phone. We only have one bottom firing speaker, which is not that loud, I must say. Let me just switch to another video, probably we can get higher volume. Okay, so we agree here that the speaker is not that loud, but is still decent for YouTube videos or probably watching some Netflix or videos in general. With 4 GB of RAM, you have enough memory for social media apps like Facebook, WhatsApp, etc. Also, this phone, I forgot to mention that this phone is equipped with a big battery of 5000 milliamperes. And 5000 milliamperes of battery is a big battery, considering that this phone has not the fastest processor out there and is big. They managed to fit a big battery here. If you think that the phone, if you already have the A21s and you think that the phone is slow, you can always go to software information, hit the build number 5 times. We can open developer options, and here we can try and reduce animations to 0.5x, or we can just turn it off completely. Also, straight out of the box, the phone comes with Android 10. You can see here One UI Core 2.1, and I believe that this phone will still get at least one major updates and security patches for the next 2 or 3 years. Considering the holidays, this might be a good idea to gift this phone to a teenager, probably for online school, or you can give this phone to an elder. This phone is not that expensive and it can hold quite good. So this phone is a recommendation for the holidays that are coming. If you're thinking of buying this phone as a holiday gift, just go right ahead, no regrets. You can also get the cheaper version with 2 GB of RAM, but I recommend you get this one with 4 GB of RAM and 64 GB of storage. Now, with that being said, I'm closing the video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and I will see you on the next one.